It's up just like an inch more than this one is. It wouldn't be that much, but I can't get my feet under me to scoot.
Yeah, no, I understand. Because we're not across the room right now, we're on the table, we're going to have to rein it in a little closer and pretend we like each other. Not like that.
You don't want to know this.
No, she does not want any of that, no.
You'll be farting up a storm.
Hello, Jessica. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Lori. Okie dokie, got you, Lori. I'm taking my own notes tonight because Della is here, and my note taker, the really good note taker, is somewhere else. So, for those of you, well, nobody here is new yet. You know what to do. If you want a reading, say I'd like a reading. If you want to talk to anyone on the other side, you need to say that too. Do you want to give me this one before or after we do readings? Or at the end of the show? What do you want to do?
Sort of in the middle when there's more people.
Okay. Alrighty then. I will
That
leave
way
it
you
up.
don't have to keep repeating.
There you go. I will leave it up to you. How's that sound? I'm leaving it all up to Della. She's in charge tonight.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's scary. So, in one word, ladies and gentlemen, tell me how you are tonight. Tell us how you are tonight. How are you feeling? I'm exhausted. She's... I'm not used to this, having to like work and then work. I'm used to like working and going home, laying down. I got you, Birdie. Down. I've got you, Birdie, for a reading. I didn't do it, whatever it is.
I'm just thinking. You ever heard me and Lori got this set? This is our dining room table when we were in Turkey.
Really? Mm-hmm. It's like a little bistro set that we're looking at. Oh, Jessica, I'm sorry you have a migraine. Let's everybody send healing energy to Jessica so she'll get over that. I'm very sorry, Lori. So what we're looking at is a little bistro set that what's-her-face and her husband, Della and Larry, used to...
This is our dining room table
Dining
when
room
we were in
set.
Turkey, which I was in Turkey in '96, so we picked it up there because we rented a place and we're not allowed to take any of our furniture with us. So we picked up a cheap little and I've still got it.
So obviously it wasn't so cheap.
I really like the chairs. I've always liked the chairs.
Oh, the chairs came with it?
Yeah, the chairs came with it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it just looks like your average old bistro set from Turkey.
Yeah.
Birdie's eating popcorn. I love popcorn. I've been known to eat popcorn for an entire meal.
I ate popcorn for dinner last night.
Yes, you did. I went to bed.
Dogs kept saying, we want some, and then they wouldn't eat it.
I used to have a cat that ate popcorn.
Sweetie loved popcorn. She didn't care if it had butter on it or not.
Okay, thank you, Christine. I've got you down.
He is just trying to knock something off.
Well, good, Jessica. Did it help? Yes, I know. He's going to manage it one day. The dogs were working on it while you were gone.
Yeah, well, yeah. But at least down there, the kerosene lamps are not sitting down there.
That's true. We're going to need to pull that whole thing out to make sure we got all your crystals.
Yeah. Actually, clean that off and take a picture of it for sale.
There you go.
That was a nice set for somebody. Just
Leave a dog on it and say dog not included.
Put a cat on it.
Good, Jessica. I'm glad. Christine just had the last of her pot roast for dinner. Notice that we weren't invited. Christine is a good cook from what I understand. So for readings I have, and for anyone on the other side, I have Lori, Birdie, and Christine so far. Are there anyone else who's coming in and out that wants a reading? Ow, ow, oh, ow.
When you see me bending over, it's because there's a little dog that needs attention down here. She doesn't like it that I'm sitting and not holding her.
Yes, Birdie, I did. Some of the pain is coming back, but for a minute it was a rush in the healing energy. Lori.
Lori Horton.
Yeah, I thought I got Lori. Are there two? Do we have two Loris?
Oh, wait.
Sarah?
I think that was Billy.
Yeah, Billy wants one. I was wondering, is there's a Lori Howard Horton?
Said her mom would like a reading. Lori said her mom.
Oh, is that what that was?
Good.
Lori, I've been meaning to message you. I will. Lori, my mom would like a reading and to talk to her mom. What is your mother's name, Lori?
Ernest Pinkerton, 81.
Okay, yeah, but I don't know who that's for yet. Lori Horton's mom, Vicky, would like to talk with Dorothy.
2000. Yes, ma'am.
Billy would like a reading. Christine wants to know what we want for dinner. Sarah and Casey for a reading.
You got Sarah.
Sarah Lynn wants to talk to. Hey, Sarah, you saying you want to talk to Ernest Pinkert?
Pinkerton.
Pinkert. It just says Pinkert.
Pinkert. I said
Pinkerton up there. It does, doesn't it?
Pinkert probably auto-corrected it.
Probably did.
Mine does that all the time. It irritates the hell out of me.
So Sarah wants to talk with Ernest.
My visits, there's two of them, because one was to Wyoming and one was to Iowa. They were wonderful. The flight sucked. I hate flying. And every single airplane was an hour late taking off. De-icing takes forever. But it's got to be done.
Well, yes, up in the north. Down here, we don't have that problem, do we?
Yeah, but I was up in Chicago. I actually left, even though I was almost on time here, we left Chicago an hour late.
Wow.
Sitting, waiting our turn to be de-iced.
I played Farmville with a group of people from up north who asked me how much snow we got. That's what I did.
That was it.
Yeah.
I got pictures of it coming down.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, there was snow on the ground. But then it rained, so it went away.
That's South Texas for you.
The only reason it was 2 o'clock in the morning is because baby decided she had to go out at 2 o'clock in the morning. She wanted to go see if it's snowing.
Well, good for her. Well, Della hates flying, so do I.
I just do.
Flying is nasty. I'd rather drive, but considering the weather conditions, flying was easier.
Yeah. Driving would have been a little bit challenging.
Do you have the time? Oh, and your fancy little watch. She has one of those watches that
I painted it too.
you painted it too. That keeps her steps, her heart rate, and the time.
And how long I slept. It does.
Yeah, I know. But you're not sleeping real well either. Okay.
Wake up. Thank you. I slept deep sleep an hour and 45 minutes last night.
Yeah.
Which was 18% of my sleep. But you see, I was like, wake, sleep, wake, sleep.
Yeah, I know that feeling, awake asleep. I get like 20 minutes at a time anymore these days.
Well, the way my knee is, it's like anymore, it's like I got to turn over. It's an act of Congress to get turned over.
I know the feeling. Especially when you're surrounded by cats and dogs and
They give you that much room, like
yeah.
on the edge.
I remember the days when I had a queen size bed. The 3 cats took up 3/4 of the bed and they left me with this much to sleep on. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. If anybody comes in or you bring anybody in, you can tell me what you want when you come in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 5 people on. So
I'm still thinking that's not quite right. It says there's only 5 people watching, but
it always shows that I have nobody. So
yeah, exactly. So it's like, I think they can watch anonymously. So our first one tonight is for Lori. We're shuffling loud. At least we're shuffling together. Lori. We have the 5 of coins. The 5 of coins is, don't buy into that illusion of that life is horrible, because it's not. It's just an illusion. You don't have to go there. Turn around.
don't drown.
Don't turn around. Don't drown. Yeah. Okay, so what's going on in your life, Lori? We have the grief card, the 5 of Cups. 5s are about change and about life being really different later. But this is about grieving what you've lost, not looking forward to what you already still have or to the future. She did, didn't she? You're absolutely right. So there is a lot of grief going on. And with that is the 7 of coins. That's about patience.
We could tell her that if she put her glasses on, she could see it, but she wouldn't listen anyway.
The 7 of coins is about patience. It takes time for healing to begin. It takes time for the grief to subside. It takes time for us to realize that it's just an illusion. And things get better, whether we like it or not. So that's what I have for you. What you got?
I got, you need to be in agreement with yourself and your spirit guides that you are ready to build a better and more happy you, because changes have been all around you. Quick changes have been all around you. Quick changes just going like that. It's like, but you need to be in agreement with yourself and your guides that you want to change this, because you cannot change this unless you, for some reason, you need to specifically say, I don't want this to happen anymore. I want it to go slower. I don't know why. That's what they said.
Okay. The next one is for Birdie. Let me cross Lori off. Birdie, what we have for you is the Empress card. The Empress card is about taking your power back, standing in your authority and not letting people walk all over you.
Yolanda.
Yeah, no.
No.
Oh, yes, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sitting in this little vortex of dog smells at the moment. I'm like, what was that? So, Birdie, thank you. If you stand up, don't let people take advantage of you, because you're the center of your universe.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? Exactly. Yes, we are. You are the center of the universe.
For me?
Yep. And I will stand, I said that years ago when they looked at me like, yeah, right. And I'm going, wait a minute, who's the most important person in my world? Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Straight. They did. They looked at me like I had 6 heads. The second one I have for you, Birdie, is the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress go hand in hand to not let you sink into the depths of the drama around you. And then we have walk in the balance, making sure that you are on an even keel. and that you know what you're doing. You're making all kinds of informed decisions. Don't just make them because, well, it's time to go to the grocery store. Should I get green beans or blue beans? Make an informed decision. Read the labels.
Oh.
I have no clue where that came from.
They are saying, stop beating yourself up. You have been sitting on the fence long enough. Make up your mind where you want to go and be patient with the people around you because you've made up your mind. And they don't like it. That's tough baloney. It's like, you made up your mind, stick to your guns, kiddo. Are you you're just trying to irritate Clarence, aren't you?
Is it working?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, Christine, this is for you.
What's really funny is the little pug that's back there.
Uh-huh.
Clarence went back there and went nose to nose with the little pug behind there. He ain't moving. It's a statue.
Well, hopefully he was just sniffing at it, not thinking it was a real dog. Christine, for you, we have the 4 of coins. The 4 of coins is about don't waste what you've got. Use what you've got. Clean out your cupboards. Don't go grocery shopping if you don't have room to put more stuff in.
Don't buy more if you don't have room in your closet.
Yeah, there is that.
Don't go to the estate sales.
No, don't. It's a trap.
It's a trap. They're just trying to get their garbage into your home.
Pretty much, and you pay them for the pleasure of that.
And you move it.
Exactly.
Then 10 years later, you're like, I don't need this shit. Why did I buy this?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. The second one for you, Christine, is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups says, yes, I have accomplished a great deal, but don't forget, you got more to go. And then there is the 5 of Coins. The 5 of Coins says, yes, you've had some losses. Take it on the chin and move on. Because you got good stuff surrounding you wherever it is you go.
Who is this one for?
Christine.
Christine.
Hey, I normally say that.
Christine, they're saying leave all the old crap behind and don't worry about it anymore. You're dwelling on the past. Do not dwell on the past because you need to jump over the fence, get over the fence, leave all the old crap behind. Leave the box behind you. You don't need that crap anymore. You are transforming, but you will not transform unless you leave the old crap behind. You are ready to transform. Leave it be. Let it go.
Only your family would say something like that.
San Pellegrino.
Alkaline water. Okay.
We get high on bubbles.
I don't have a... Well, you get high on
I
bubbles.
got bubbles. Look.
You do. You got
I
bubbles.
got bubbles.
Go ahead. Open it up now. Like, point it at your face and open it up.
Luckily, it doesn't have a cork.
That's true. Billy, this reading is for you.
Really, if only I could drink wine. It makes me nauseous. It's all tastes like vinegar.
Everything makes you nauseous.
Well, that's true, but not that. That's why I drink San Pellegrino.
Oh,
It
okay.
settles me.
You're welcome, Christine.
You know what that is? Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't remember the rest of the joke, Billy, but I still remember that.
Okay, Billy, for you, we have the Hermit card. Are you spending enough time meditating and going within and talking with God and listening to God? Then we have the Chariot. The Chariot's about partnership with God, letting God drive your chariot for you, using your force of will, certainly, but don't forget that you're not really in charge. You're just along for the ride. And then we have the Temperance card. This card is about patience. It's about refining yourself. Did you comb your hair today?
Well, yeah, I sort of went. Yeah, see, yeah, okay, it's combed, yeah.
Okay, it's combed now. This is about refining yourself, about making yourself into the best version of you that you possibly can.
You know, the last time I got a haircut, that haircut has lasted longer than any haircut I've ever gotten.
It has. Did you stop your growth treatments or something?
Maybe it was a cold air.
Well, yeah, everything's afraid of
Okay,
the cold
this
air.
is for Billy. Billy, they know that you are anchored in your beliefs and you are anchored where you want to go and what you want to do. But know that there are changes coming your direction and you need to be patient before you become a patient. Which means you need to slow your ass down and take care of yourself so that these changes can be good changes and not patient changes. You understand what I'm saying, Billy? You know exactly what I'm saying. You know what runs in our family. Behave yourself.
Pretty much, heart disease runs in everybody's family in some way. Runs in
Well,
mine.
it's not just the heart disease. It's like the diabetes and the high blood pressure and possibility of stroke because, oh my God, I forgot to do anything. It's like, oh, your carotids get charged up. And it's like,
Yes,
anyway,
don't I know?
Go on. Sorry, Billy. She got me. She did it. She got me started.
Well, my mom stroked out, basically, and had heart attacks after heart attack after heart attack. And eventually that's what killed her. So, congestive heart failure. So, there we go. That's what I get.
CHF runs in our family, too.
Yeah.
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 Because they always said Grandpa had heart attacks. It's like, no, I'm pretty damn sure it was CHF.
Yeah.
They didn't know what it was back then.
You guys know way too much about us, is what it is. All right, this next one is for Vicky. Vicky, we have the King of Wands. The King. You had to make sure.
You had to make
The King of Wands is, don't let them drag you down. Rise above that drama. Rise above the crap that people are handing you. Don't pay it any attention.
That's a song.
What is it?
Don't let the sun get in your eyes.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well, good, Billy.
Keep it that way.
So, Vicky.
You got a long way to go yet. Sorry.
Yeah, really. He's younger than you. This is the conflict card. This is the card that says there's something wrong in your immediate family or your
Something wrong with you. Sorry.
Your immediate surroundings. This is for Vicky.
Oh.
Not Billy.
Oh, sorry.
We did Billy already. And so, oh, hey, sweetheart.
She's looking like a little vulture over there.
She is. And so, be careful of the people who are working against you. I know, Sin, it has been a very long time. And trying to pull you down. The backstabbers in this world. The final card I have for you is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about hopes and dreams and wishes, making sure that you're making good choices for your future and that your choices aren't actually the illusion. Like, yes, where every 63-year-old woman can grow up to be president. I don't think so. Not at this point. So make sure. No, I don't want to be. It looks like too much hard work to me.
Make your hair fall out.
It's crazy glue on, doesn't it? Sorry. We are so irreverent. So what I mean by that is make sure that your goals and your choices are attainable. Don't make them so far out that you can't ever reach it.
Just think, though, if you was president, you have free hairspray the rest of your life. Get that little go around there. Sorry.
Okay. I don't want free hairspray.
Vicky. There's Vicky. They are telling you to jump over the hurdles that you have put in place. The hurdles are only put there by you. You are slowing yourself down. New beginnings are on the horizon, but you are slowing yourself down. Be patient with the people around you because they don't know what you're going through. And they don't need to know what you're going through because it's your new beginnings, not theirs. But jump over the hurdles and keep going ahead. It's like things keep slowing you down and you keep overthinking things. Don't overthink it. Think of it once and do it. I wish I could do that. I tell other people to do that. I can't do that.
That would be nice. Sarah. Sarah, for you, we have the battle is won, sweetheart. You don't have to worry about winning this one, but you do have to make sure your back is covered. Spirit's got you covered 6 ways to Sunday, but it's not quite over yet. Then we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins is using your stuff wisely. It is about not isolating yourself, not hoarding, but don't do crazy stuff. What? Oh my gosh, she does, doesn't she? Well, you know where she got up. Oh, she's over this way now, Della.
You little ass.
Sorry.
Don't take it outside.
I'm so sorry. Ziggy decided to hop up on Della's TV tray that she uses for her computer and grab her tennis elbow cuff, and she's had to chase her down to get it back. So,
I'll try to take it outside. That's why the window was closed.
so make note of these. Write these down, Sarah, so you can look them up on yours, because this is also the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is happy childhood, people from the past. It is nurturing and happy and wonderful, but you're going to have to go through this little teeny period to get to this good stuff.
Really? They are telling me that you have contracts to be signed, things you need to go through, because it has to do with work. These papers have to do with the work that you are doing right now. And once you get these papers signed, there's new beginnings on the horizon for you. And you know what they are. We all know what they are. It's like, obviously they're telling you, it's like, not to worry about it, just do what your due diligence and pay. Shut up. Do your due diligence, sign what you need to sign, jump through the hoops they want you to jump through, and new beginnings are right there.
Did you see Sarah's post?
No.
I have not said one word about anything, Sarah. Nothing. So it is quite obvious to me that she's spot on, because I know what's going on. I'll tell you later.
Oh,
It's good stuff for Sarah, for sure.
good.
Casey's next. My little Casey girl. Casey, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about having accomplished a great deal. And you have in your little 17 years, almost 18 years, you have accomplished a great deal. But there's more to go. There's more service to do. It is likely that you will have, there's this,
Clarence!
What was Clarence doing? Get into the window?
Get into the
Yeah.
window.
Cups are about the emotional aspect. Stop it, don't lick me. They're about service. They're about nurturing. And the Nine is, you've accomplished that, now you got to go out and do some more.
Oh, juggling, are we?
Yes, we are juggling because, Casey, we have the Ten of Swords. It's done. It's over with. There is no negotiating. There is no going back. You need to move forward. Forget about it. It's done.
Not forward, move on.
Move on.
Just move on from what you were doing.
Take a break, Casey. This is the Four of Swords. It's take a break. Step back, reassess, take a break from whatever it is you're doing. Don't push yourself so hard.
Breathe deeply.
Breathe deeply.
Okay. They are saying,
That wasn't deeply. That was hyperventilating.
I do that most of the time anyway. It's like, you are in agreement that you want to be on your spiritual path, and you are on your spiritual path, but know that very shortly, quick changes are going to be coming to your spiritual path. You become going to be doing something different than what you have normally done, and you'll be enjoying it very much as like another path that you're going to be putting on your little tree. Because you got your little tree, and they're going to do this and you do that and you do that. Well, this is going to be another little branch.
In the bag of tricks.
In the bag of tricks.
Okay. The next one is for Yolanda. Sorry, that's my favorite line from The Last Starfighter. Yolanda! And you saw The Last Starfighter, right? Yeah, it's actually a good movie. I like it. I see it whenever it's on. It's one of the few movies I actually see more than once or twice. Yolanda, we have the star. The star is always a good aspect. It's about nurturing. It's about taking care of. It's about relaxing into life, because life is either good or easy. Now, most of us would disagree with that. But when you stop and think about it, have you not had harder times than you're having right now? Because it is what you make it. You could be going through something really, really horrible and yet not have it affect who you are at your core. And then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is about listening to Spirit, relaxing into that, doing what you have to do to commune with God, your guides, your angels, and just simply sit with it and hear what they have to say. The King of Cups reminds us that we can float through life as easily as we can sink. It's a choice. Make the choice to rise above the junk, and you will be fine.
She's trying to fluff her pillow. Sorry. Or Yolanda. Yolanda, they are telling you to leave all the old stuff behind. You also need the old stuff behind, because as you leave the old stuff behind, new goodness will surround you. The house represents where your soul sits. Like there's good luck and money coming your direction as long as you leave the old stuff behind and don't try to back up and grab it, because your mundane path, which is your earthly path, is wide open to you to bring you good luck. And if you win the lottery, I expect you to share.
Exactly. No one won tonight. Did you hear?
No, that was last night.
That was last night.
They haven't pulled tonight yet.
Never mind. Tina, this one's for you. Tina, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about moving outside yourself and your environment. The answers that you're looking for, the business opportunities that you're looking for, the job opportunities, the dating opportunities, the whatever opportunities that are out there. And so knowing that you're safely anchored, that Spirit's got your back, you can venture forth into the workforce. You can venture forth into Venture forth. And start making that life for yourself, making a different life for yourself, because here's the King of Coins. The King of Coins is like, I'm so good, I can just sit back and relax. Life is good. Life is abundant. You can't fail. No matter what it is you do, you can't fail unless you want to. Because also, here's the Ten of Coins. A wand and 2 coins. So, this one says that you've accomplished a great deal.
Ziggy, what are you
and
doing?
It's just time to move on to the next phase of life.
No, what she was.
What?
Hold on just a second. Just gotta open the back door. She's scratching that door because she wants out the back.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Venturing forth means to move forward with your life, to move forward with your plans. Venturing forth, F-O-R-T-H, not third, unless that was also a typo.
Also, if she scratches at the back door, I can't see her.
Oh, okay. I hope that makes sense, Christine.
Okay.
And this is for Yolanda.
Yolanda, they are telling you.
No. Did I get lost again?
No, it's for Yolanda because we just did Casey.
Okay. Go for it.
They're telling you to take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself and stay committed to taking care of yourself, happiness will find you. It's like it cannot find you unless you are rested and taking care of yourself. If you take care of everybody else and not yourself, and you don't stay committed to taking care of yourself, you will not be happy. You can't be happy. You're too miserable to be happy.
Okay, Tina. Hey, Mary Pat. Tina, for you, the first card I have is the
Yoo-hoo! The
Ten
Juggle Me card.
the 10 of coins. The 10 of coins is reaching a plateau and starting over, but not at this. But it's not like losing everything you have and starting over. It's like taking what you have and making something new out of it and moving on to like the next level, like you graduated. Then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords says, yes, you can cut through all the crap in life. You don't have to stand up for any bullshit. You just stand your ground. And then lastly, we have the Nine of Cups. There's more to do. You can't relax on your laurels. There's more to do.
Okay, Tina, we have, don't sit on the fence wondering which way to go. Because you don't want to go towards the fox, because if you do, you've been there, you know what's going to happen. You need to go the other direction. Get off the fence so that you can take care of things, because you are building something new. You're building towards a new beginning. You cannot build towards a new beginning if you're sitting on the fence wondering which way to go. Just go forward, because you don't want to stay where you're at. You need to build something new.
If I cross off a name a little too soon, I lose track of where we are. Those last two, the last one I did and the last one she did was for Tina. This next one is for Sin. Sin, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords says to get to the point. You've got stuff to do. You've got places to go. So cut through the crap and get moving on your spiritual journey. I got you down, Mary Pat.
Ying.
And then we have the Tower for you, Sin. The Sin. This is things. Sin. Things are about to change for you, and change pretty much drastically, quickly.
You'll say that again? No?
No, I don't. And then the last card I have for you is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands says to cover your bases. It's not over. That change that's coming is going to last longer than anybody would think. And to make sure that you are I'm going to say financially covered.
And this one is for
Sin.
Sin. They say telling you to stop beating yourself up, because you are flying with the stars, which means that. Sorry, the dog keeps distracting me. All your angels are surrounding you, telling you not to beat yourself up, because you are transforming, and they're making sure that you transform easily. So stop beating yourself up when you feel something odd. Just know that it's you transforming. They're saying get used to it, because it may feel uncomfortable, but it is for your best good.
Is it hot in here? Renee. For you, I have the Three of this same card. There's a theme tonight, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
About looking forward, building your life as you're moving along, realizing that it's not a matter of waiting for your ship to come in. You've got to go get your ship. While I'm working, she's pulling cards, and they've been uncanny tonight. And then the second one I have for you is the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins says it doesn't matter how slowly you go. You just need to go. You need to make your plans. As a matter of fact, the times for making plans is over. You need to implement those plans now. And just one foot in front of the other. Don't stop moving. Don't have to run, but you can't stop moving either. And then we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about complacency. Don't get so complacent that oh look, I made it all go wacky. Don't get so complacent that you ignore the gifts that Spirit is giving you. Spirit's giving you a great deal. And you're sort of like, I'll get around to it. So
When I feel like it.
move your feet.
Yeah, you can't
Get around to it.
You can't wait till you feel like it. If you wait till you feel like it,
It'll never happen. Yep.
Okay. They're saying that the key, see, that's the key to making sure that your ship comes in is staying anchored and staying on the right track. You're on the right track, but in order to have your ship come in, you need to make sure that you stay where you're at. Keep going where you're going. It's like, don't try to, oh, I could do something better. It's like, not right now. It's like they want you to get used to doing something before you add something. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, my head feels like it's in a vice, and the energy in here is like really, wow.
I know, I kept feeling somebody pushing me.
Yeah. Okay, Mary Pat. We have the Four of Swords, which is about making sure you get enough rest. You're pushing yourself a little hard at the moment. And then we have the Fool. The Fool is may seem like he's foolish, but he's not, because he's making plans. He's just seems to be loping along willy-nilly, but he's not. He's making plans for the next phase of his life. And then we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, as we all know, it's done. It's over with. No renegotiation. Move on.
What is Mary Pat?
This is Mary Pat.
Mary Pat, they're telling you to keep going down the path, even though sometimes it feels like somebody is trying to keep you from going down your path. You know which way you want to go. You know what you're doing. As you're going down the path, realize that as you're going down, changes are going to start happening. In a couple of months, you're going to start seeing new things come your direction. Be patient with yourself. This is not being a patient. This is be patient with yourself, because these things are going to seem strange to you, and it's going to be something new that you haven't experienced before. Keep yourself open to it, and don't shut it down as soon as it happens, because if you shut it down, it'll disappear, and they're saying don't shut it down. It'll be good for you. Don't know what it is, but they said yes. Okay.
Okay, that's all we have for readings. If we missed someone, please let us know, because we don't like missing people. But sometimes the scroll goes too fast. Sometimes it doesn't go fast enough. Sometimes I just miss it. Sometimes she misses it. Not usual, but it's always me. So, having said that,
just knowing that this is going to be my last visit with y'all for a while. I'm going to be stepping back as I was getting on the airplane coming back from Iowa. I was in Chicago when my realtor texted me and told me they're selling this place. So all of a sudden, they're like, oh yeah, I got to find someplace else to live. So I'm looking around and very confused about where I wanted to go, what I want to do. I have ideas, but it's like, having not had to do this for 4 or 5 years, it's like, oh my God, look at all the shit I got to go through. Like I said, stay away from the estate sales people.
yeah,
They'll come back and bite you in the butt. You may like the stuff now. It's like, I do still like the stuff. It's like, yeah, okay.
When you got to pack it up and move it 1,000 miles.
Well, yeah, and then it's like, well, I always wind up, something gets broken. It's like, I figure it's like, well, what got broken I didn't need anymore.
That's true.
And thankfully I have like 2 teapots, the same thing. So if one gets broken, that's okay.
Well, what happens if both of them get broken?
Then I cry.
Then you cry.
Because I sold the one that was like that to begin with.
So while she is moving to Davenport, Iowa, I will be moving to the west side again, I think. I work on the west side. When we're in the office, we work on the west side.
Okay, see, when you say west side, you mean the west side of I-10. When I think of west side, I'm thinking like over there by SeaWorld.
That's far west.
That's west. Because to me, that was east, because where was I? I was in Divine, which is a whole lot more western.
That's true. Hey, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
And so I will be keeping the show going. Joining me will be Sarah and Casey, who have been on the show. They filled in for Della while she was gone. See, it took 2 people to fill in for her. And so they'll be, again. See,
Thank you.
You were just having a pity party the other day, weren't you?
No, I was exhausted.
I know. And
I'm still exhausted. It's like my mind won't stop.
So the show will go on even if Della's not here. And if she wants to occasionally come on and do her thing from Iowa, we'll bring you on and let you do it. Because we need Della. That's Larry and Della right there.
Yep, that's us. He's smiling down at me again.
Yes, he is.
Yes, Rick, you got in late. Yes, I'm moving because they're selling this place out from under me. They want to know if I wanted to buy it. It's like, well, no. It's just like, there's frogs coming up the toilet. That means that probably there's sewage underneath the house, so probably not.
Yeah, I know. It was like, it didn't happen to you. It was me that discovered the frog. I was like,
yeah, who had to pick it up?
You.
Okay, yeah.
Who goes screaming away from water bugs?
That's because they fly. Frogs don't fly.
No, thank God they don't. Okay. We are going to start out, with doing the read of the, trying to contact our loved ones on the other side. Is there anyone here for Lori? My headache is gone now.
Good.
The energy lifted. Did you feel it? Because it's actually gotten a little chilly in here, yeah. So I don't know what was going on. Is there anyone here for Lori? I'm not getting anything, Lori. I am so sorry. You know what I have been getting, though? Is ever since I learned Marie Simpson died, she's been trying to come through. I'm like...
I know. It's like...
For you too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's probably who I kept feeling, because I kept feeling somebody familiar, but I didn't know who it was.
Yeah. Marie Simpson was another psychic medium who lived here in San Antonio, and she worked at Unlimited Thought. And
for over 30 years.
For over 30 years, yeah. And she died recently, sometime last year. We just found that out 2 days ago, so... There we have it. Okay, is there anyone here? Lori, I am so sorry. It happens that way sometimes. Is there anyone here for Birdie? And
I'm going to show them my inappropriate salt and pepper shakers. White notes.
Hi, Michelle.
Thimble. My inappropriate thimbles.
Your inappropriate
These are my inappropriate thimbles that they don't sell in New Orleans anymore.
I think they're cute.
I think they're adorable.
They're a piece of history.
They are.
They really are.
But they don't sell them no more. Actually, I had to get another one because I brought one home and Grandma had just died. When I brought it home, Grandma had thimbles that she always kept. My little lady disappeared. I had to go buy another one. I guess Grandma figured it was hers. It's like, well, yep.
There is a china cabinet over on that side that contains just about every knick-knack that'll fit in it.
And then some. Some are piled on top. That's why I said, don't go to estate sales, people.
So is Dolores available for Lori?
Michelle had a question too. See Michelle's question.
If you ask them, yes, Michelle, they can. You have to ask them. Ask your guardian angels. Ask the spirits at work. Because there's spirits all around us. Ask them to take you where the gold chain is. Oh my Lord, it's a lot of thimbles, Yolanda. Does that make sense, Michelle? And because when I was trying to get in touch with Dolores, the train got really, 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 really loud. And trains are about move on, let's move on. So I don't know if it's Dolores is saying she's moved on, or it's time for you to move on, or it's time for me to move on. I don't know. Oh, all right. Well, let's. Okay.
No, wait, come back here. Dolores, January 12th, 21.
That's today.
That was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Moved
Oh,
on,
oh,
'cause she's
oh,
not ready yet.
oh.
She's not ready yet.
Okay, yeah. Explain that, please.
She has
I mean,
just,
it sounded like
Dolores
noise.
has just recently passed. She's not ready to communicate yet because she is still getting used to what she is now. She hasn't learned how to communicate from that side yet. But she knows enough to say, it's like, yeah, I want to, I can't yet. Because she's still saying hi to the people she lost before her. She's over there visiting family right now. And when she gets through visiting family, which won't take very long, it usually takes 6 to 9 months for them to decide to come back and start communicating. And I'm saying 6 to 9 months for them to be comfortable. Because otherwise you're like pushing them, and it's like, then they decide it's just not worth it.
Yeah, that is a good point. And I definitely, yes, Lori, I think so. It's too fresh probably for everybody. Okay.
Although there could be times when you're just sitting in your house alone or you're laying in bed and you'll get almost a picture in your mind of her, like being close by. And she probably is, because she hasn't completely passed over there yet. She's like still in that little in-between state.
As a rule, within pretty much a 12-hour period, plus or minus a few minutes, they will come back and let you know they're okay. And that you're okay, and that everyone's going to be fine. And that happens to just about everybody I know that's lost them.
You may find things that you have lost, or find things that mean something to you and her, or just her. Just sitting there. It could be on your table, it could be on your floor. It's like things that'll just appear. It's like it's their way of trying to communicate with you. And you could, if you like butterflies, all of a sudden you can start seeing butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
She's sitting on baby's head again.
What are you eating? The dog is eating something. Poor baby. Anyway, Birdie. Is there anyone here for Birdie?
Oh, damn it, she moved.
Of course she did. This is going to be one of those nights. Okay, I'm sorry, Birdie. Nothing is coming through. Is Walt available for Christine? Walt or Dora?
Dora's already gone.
Dora's gone.
She's already gone.
Okay. I got, Christine, I got a message from your brother last week that I did not give you because mostly I forgot. Last week he was saying, I'm really much better now. Tina. Yes, that can happen, Tina. And now this week, it's like, this is what I see. Do you remember the opening scene from Andy Griffith's show where Andy and Opie are walking hand in hand down the lane with fishing poles? That's what I'm seeing. So I'm getting the feeling that your dad and your brother have reunited, have helped each other to heal, and they're like super, super happy right now. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm getting. That statue also, there's also, in Mount Airy, there's a statue of that. Somebody defaced it once.
I'm not surprised.
It's like,
people do stupid shit.
They do. Vicky would like to talk with Dorothy, if Dorothy is available.
Somewhere over the rainbow. No. Not that Dorothy?
I'm thinking, I'm thinking, Dorothy is having a hard time right now. She's almost like frustrated because I'm trying to reach her, but it's also, I feel like maybe she's having a hard time breathing, or still thinks she's having a hard time breathing. And she is kind of like, don't you know I can't talk? I don't know what that means.
They broke the handle off my fruit basket underneath there. There's Capitamani. Sorry. It's
Will you
frustration.
pet the cat?
Well, then the dog gets all upset.
I hope, Vicki, that makes sense. Well, yeah. Sarah would like to talk with Ernest. Is Ernest available for Sarah?
Was Ernest the cowboy?
No, I think that was Pete.
That was Uncle Pete.
I don't know.
And Uncle Pete too?
I don't know.
Well, I just saw.
Sarah, can you refresh our memory as to who Ernest is, please?
I just saw a man standing next to a horse. It was. Actually, looked like a white Appaloosa.
Yeah, it's possible.
What?
But I also kind of got that. No, Ernest was my grandpa. He is the reason you like water, isn't he? And maybe the other grandpa's coming through.
That could be. I just happened to see a tall, skinny man standing next to an Appaloosa.
As a matter of fact, Casey's been seeing the man next to the horse is probably Grandpa Jake. So was I correct that Ernest is the reason why you like the water so much? And Casey's probably been seeing a lot of dragonflies lately. I forget what that means.
Transformation, just like butterflies.
Ah, okay.
That's why I got one on my ankle. I transformed from Mrs. Larry to Della.
So is Ernest available to talk with Sarah, who's not telling me anything about water? Oh, good Lord. Sorry.
Hairball.
Okay, there's something about Grandpa Ernest, and water. I was thinking that maybe...
Was he in the Navy?
Was he in the Navy? Or is he the reason why you like water? Look what I just drew.
That's a sextant.
Yep. Something about water with Ernest. Because I just drew a sextant. Of course, it could also be a Mason symbol, but it's a sextant. Okay, and Tina would like to speak with Angel. Is that Angel?
Anyone.
Anyone.
I didn't write that, you did.
No, I didn't. No, maybe I could have. No, Navy. I used to go fishing with him.
And ditch. I got a bad story about a ditch. Let's not even go there. Probably why I don't like water.
You really don't, do you?
No.
Okay, cool. What did we say? What service did you say?
Navy.
Navy. Well, she said no Navy. All I'm getting is that he's the reason you love the water so much. Because he loved the water so much. And a sextant would go right there with the Navy. So there you go. Tina, is there anyone available for Tina?
That was baby.
Tina. Tina, you said your late husband came to you. You thought, I thought I was awake, but I was in between. It was clear as day. Yes, that is entirely possible. Because when we're in between awake and asleep, we're actually, the veil has lifted at that point. And it's
Easier for him to communicate with us.
much easier for them to communicate. So he probably...
Well, that's true, because I'm fire. Sagittarius
Just
is
use the
fire.
fire extinguisher on you.
I got one underneath the sink.
He probably was talking with you.
Mm-hmm.
Tina, he was probably, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put my hand over the thing. And probably gave you a message, but he gave it to you. And so that one is up to you to find out. So maybe when you're in that state again, Tina, okay, Sarah. Tina, when you're in that state again, or when you're meditating and you feel like you're like drifting and you're in between, ask to talk with him again and ask your guides to help you remember what he has said. Okay. Michelle would like to know where the gold necklace is. Where is the gold necklace? It would be, I'm assuming, Michelle, this is your, sorry, I don't mean to cover up the camera like that. I'm assuming this is your work. And she works at Mullins Pawn Shop. So ask the angels, can we have the guardian angels of Mullins to take?
They're not guardian angels. They got little fairies. You got a little fairy that's messing around in there. That's like, ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Ask the fairies to bring it back. Tell them that they've had it long enough. It's your turn to have it now.
Yeah, you probably need to
give them
make money.
something in exchange. Find a charm that's really glittery, that has like maybe a Schwarzkopf or an artificial something in it that's really shiny, and tell them this. You can have this if I can have mine back.
That's a good idea. And I'm also, I just drew a Swiffer duster, so you'll probably find it when you're dusting.
Under something.
Under something.
It's like
yeah.
got way back underneath something.
I hope that helps, Michelle. And appease those fairies. Bring them something sparkly every now and again, even if it's just a marble.
Yeah. Oh. Let's see. Do you want to change my tire or change of name?
Do them the honor of reading them, both of them.
Okay. Change my name. I was in love with my one true man. As any woman knows, I melted when he took my hand. Then one special day, he asked if I could become a Williamson, and I said I would. Let the rice fall where it may. I was Rice all my life, but now I'm a Williamson. Now I am his wife. I love him till the end, of his or of mine, because I love him wholeheartedly. He makes my life shine. Change my tire. Sitting by the roadside, waiting to change my tire, it wouldn't be so bad if I weren't so tired. A long day at work, a tough day with the boss, a long way to go home, and then this tire loss. Who's that looking? Is he staring? Is he watching? I wonder and worry, and now he's stopping. He wants to help. I fear what he wants, but he helps with my tire, and then he goes on. Don't think so bad of everyone you meet. They may be the one that make your day complete.
That's true. Tina says he didn't speak. It was the morning after he passed. I asked him what he was doing. He made a motion like he was going to lay down on the bed beside me, and as soon as he touched the bed, I gasped and woke up. Yep. Well, as soon as we get out of that state of between worlds and meditative and peaceful, it will end. Ask him to come back.
You're being a pain in the butt. Do not get on that table. I got stuff drying on that table.
Oh, what stuff's dry now?
Still don't need to be drug off. Okay, quick one. Broken heart leaking out of my eyes. I came home early to be by your side, and my broken heart started leaking out my eyes. When did you leave? What could I do to make you love me the way I love you? I thought we were happy, but obviously not, since you left our home and didn't give us a shot. Let's talk it over, heal this broken heart of mine, so the heart drops will stop leaking out of my eyes. Let's talk things over. We have too many years to live our lives with heart drop tears. Ta-da!
That works.
Dog and the cat are playing with the same toy.
We're trying to play with the same toy. So, does anybody have any questions, or have we missed anyone? And yes, Della writes some of the most beautiful poems. And she can crank them out like nobody's business.
Thank you.
You really can, and they really are. So, I may have to send you writing prompts.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like,
Till you can get into a group in Iowa, I'll send you writing prompts. Okay, so thank you guys so very much. We will miss Della tremendously. We want you back anytime. We also understand. Thank you, Mary Pat. You do too.
thank you, Yolanda.
We do this because of you, and so we can hone our skills. If either anybody out there, good, Christine. And so, if you need a full reading from either Della or myself, just get in touch with us. You're welcome, Sarah.
And yes, both my books are still available on Amazon.
Yes, they are. Hopefully, there'll soon be a third and fourth book.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of like, my mind is too confused to think.
Christine said she'll miss you.
Oh.
And all of us will miss you. You're much more loved and important to us than you realize. So thank you all very much, and I will see you next week.
Tschüss.